We wanted to announce one service opportunity for our viewers, the devotees around the world. We have a service opportunity to build a new roof for our temple. If you can see, Devendra Prabhu, can you show our beautiful temple here in Gupta Govardhan needs a new roof. And it's raining inside also. And so this is a big project for us. And if anyone would like to contribute, that would be very appreciated. And you can contact us and we'll let you know how you can send your service donation. And these service opportunities, we don't think of it as like we're begging for help. Actually, who gets a chance to contribute is benefiting. And not just temporary benefit, but eternal benefit. Anything we do for the service of the Lord, the service of the sadhus, the service of the temples, that will stay with us and give us good fortune and be a source of nourishment. So we like to say, like, you will benefit by serving and offering your contributions. We have many projects going on. We have a new well that we can't access yet because that connecting it to all the pumping system, that's even more expensive than digging the well. We have our own water here. We're off the grid. So our one well is not enough for all of us. So we have a well that we need to access. We have other roofs that are leaking. We've had a very substantial rainy season. We're just at the tail end, and wow, it's just amazing how extreme this environment is and how much maintenance is involved in keeping a place like this going in the jungle. So just we're happy for service opportunities, but everyone's invited to participate and benefit. So yeah, that announcement is for anyone who'd like to help. And here in Gupta Govardhan, we're very happy. Makan Chor Prabhu has arrived from Russia. He's come to bless us all, and everyone can come and take his association. He is one of the very best mridanga players in our mission. This drum, two-headed drum, is called a mridanga. And one who can really play it actually is making the drum talk. The drum can speak. And there's mantras involved in playing the drum. There's a way to do it, and there's a science to it, and he knows all these things. And he's very happy to teach everyone. He's very patient. And he's a very sweet devotee. When we feel in our hearts happiness in the heart, and some cooling relief when we see some Vaishnava, we can understand they are real Vaishnava. They will trigger a happy response, a genuinely happy response in the heart. So whenever Makan Chor Prabhu comes, we're so happy. And whenever I say your name, I remember how Janardhan Maharaj loves that name of Krishna. Makan Chor is a name of Krishna who steals butter. Makan means butter, Chor means thief. Krishna, he's so many things, but he's a butter thief. He likes to steal from the neighbors. He has unlimited butter in his own house, but he likes to go and steal from others. And it brings great joy to the neighbors and the friends, and these are his pastimes. And Shanarda Maharaj would always be like, that name, Makanchor. So sweet. And we have Jayanti Devidasi with us. She's our dear sister from Australia, and she's leaving us today, going back to Australia for seva. And so we wish her the very best, and we're so grateful to have these days together, spend some time together, and to feel the sweetness and nourishment that she brings wherever she goes. She's very encouraging to all of us. And so we know she's going back to the land of service to Mahaprabhu and Sri Govindadam, our beautiful temple ashram in Yukai, which is in New South Wales. Our Gurudev went there several times. He established that ashram. And, you know, I've also had the fortune of going so many times, and it's not an easy place to be. You always need, wherever you go, this ant wants to join me. Wherever you go in service of the Lord, in the service of the devotees, you'll always get an opportunity to practice our religion, which is being humble, being tolerant, and give honor to everyone, and not require honor for oneself. Be just in that humble, tolerant mood. You don't think you're so great and worthy of so much respect, so you don't require that. It comes to you automatically through this attitude of service and humility and tolerance and giving honor to others. And that's the solution. That's the way to harmony. So you're going back to the land of service, and this will be your way to achieve happiness and success in your service, and to have harmony in the community of devotees. And we'll get pushed to the brink with opportunities to be humble, tolerant, give honor. We'll be tested. But these tests that come our way, Krishna never sends more than you can handle. And sometimes it seems like I can't handle any more. But just take shelter of Him in your mind and do your best to practice. And help will come from above. Strength will come from above. And you'll be that much stronger after passing the test. Do you have any questions before you go? Anything that might help you on your way, prepare you to return?
If at some point any of you feel inspired to come and visit, or to message me and inspire me. My only question is how to get more of your association from afar. We're living in a time where there's so much technology and so much ability to connect through the ether. So I don't really have any questions. I just want to say I feel so blessed to have had the association of all of you, and if that can continue in some way, shape or form, whether in person or online, I would really appreciate that.
Be our pleasure. We have our ambassador here from Australia, Jainitai Prabhu, and he can remind us sometimes get Jayanti on. We all use Telegram here. That is a main method of communication for our team. And you have Telegram, right?
I do.
Okay, so sometimes you can just pull her up, call her, and put her on video and go around. We can all say hi, remind us. And we'll be very happy to keep in touch. And if we can ever be of any assistance at any time, day or night, then please let us know. Don't hesitate. We have a beautiful family all over the world. We have temples and ashrams in so many countries around the world, and time to time we get visitors that come and bless us and give us some new energy, new insight, fresh association that, is very nourishing for us to continue. And Gurudev is always stressing the devotees. And so many personal instructions I received from living with our Gurudev for so many years. But the main one is encourage the devotees. Anywhere, he said, you can stay anywhere, do anything, but encourage the devotees. And I don't always have to be there in person to do that, to try to do that. We are reachable and at your service anytime. So I take that service on my head. If there's any way I can be of encouragement. Encouragement isn't just like, some sweet words. But it also must mean that I am practicing with integrity, that I am pure and clean in a position where I'm actually practicing what I preach, and cannot be any hypocrisy, otherwise I won't be effective. I won't be of any use or help to anyone else. So that keeps me aligned. I have this responsibility to be in a clean position. Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada says, purity is the force. That was one of many things he said. But when you're pure, when you're at least trying to stay within the boundaries and parameters of what our practices and principles are, and a proper service mood, and really giving your heart and staying in line with what our gurus expected of us and taught us and how to live. If we are staying within that boundary and parameter, then we can be of some actual tangible help. We can even be a little forceful. We can say what we're saying with conviction, and it will be effective. So that is so important. And so many of the younger devotees, when you feel like, I have some responsibility, especially to the younger section of devotees that are depending on me, that gives me reminders. I got to stay in a conducive service ideal, and be that thing that I'm trying to represent. Always keep that ideal as close and as tangible as I can. So you all give me inspiration to just keep getting up every day and keep doing what I know I'm supposed to do. And it's not just a chore, it's not just a sacrifice, but it's my golden opportunity to use this life and this energy for the best possible thing. And really it is the best possible thing. We're every day having a chance to live in a progressive way, in the most progressive way. Every day we have an opportunity to do devotional service, to practice bhakti. And ashrams and temples are for that. They're like embassies of the spiritual world. The deity is not a doll. We invite these deities. There's so much to deity worship. It's the deities prepared from material elements, but according to the scriptural law, certain elements are conducive for the Lord to descend. So according to those elements and the mantras and the process to invite the Lord to come into these forms to accept our service, it's a merciful manifestation where the Lord descends and accepts service. And that's good for us. It's a merciful manifestation for blessing us and giving us opportunity to serve. And that Mahaprabhu in Australia is so merciful and kind, installed by our Gurudev Mahaprabhu, Radha and Krishna combined into one form, the Kali Yuga avatar, the Lord who has given us Nam Sankirtan, the holy names, as the dharma of this age. He is residing in our temple as well as our Australian temple, and almost all of our temples have Mahaprabhu. Gurudev said once, when Srila Bhakti Sundar Govindadev Goswami Maharaj said once, when he was dressing our deities in Navadvip, he was a pujari at some point in his younger years. He was dressing Mahaprabhu, and to put the kurta, the shirt of Mahaprabhu on his body, he grabbed Mahaprabhu's arm to put the shirt, but then he felt it is soft. Mahaprabhu's made out of neem wood, but when he grabbed the arm of the Lord, it was like a real arm that was soft. And he never forgot that. He talked about that time to time. That Mahaprabhu showed him, I am not this piece of neem wood. I'm not a statue. I am really here and I'm accepting your service. And, this is not any exaggeration or imagination or some, something less than reality. Mahaprabhu is having his pastimes all over the world, and so this sometimes seems like a sacrifice to be in the service mentality, but that's teaching us to come to where real happiness and charm and beauty and affection and love and eternal ecstatic life is existing. We're being drawn into that plane through service. And Srila Sridhar Maharaj talks about the sweet struggle of service. Sometimes emerging from our egocentric, selfish, provincial existence, coming out of that is hard because the ego always wants to be the object of the center of everything, and to be the doer, and to be the master of all we survey and the recipient of all sensual experience. But actually just the opposite is where our happiness will be found. So doing away with this egocentric existence is possible through the practice of bhakti, and so it can be a struggle sometimes, but sweetness is always behind it, and inspiration and remuneration will come to us. Srila Sridhar Maharaj said, service according to its intensity of necessity reaps remuneration. So what is really needed in service, if there's some urgency in a service opportunity, that much more you will get remuneration. That's the best kind of service. What is really needed, what is necessary, what is being required from the environment which is revealing the Lord's will. We can learn so much from just assessing our environment and what's going on in it and what's coming to our plate, what's coming to the forefront. This is service. Gurudev would always say, who can play football? The ball will always come to their feet. He's talking about service. Who can serve? You will always get a service opportunity. And that will be full of blessings and full of life-saving mercy and reciprocation. The Lord reciprocates. We all reciprocate with what is coming to us, who is coming to us, what is being required from us. We reciprocate, and we can always show up in the best possible way through a service attitude. So this is our chance. We are so lucky to have this chance day in, day out, and to live it. Like sometimes I think, sometimes I can only do so much in one day. And I know I'm operating less than my capacity. I could do so much more. But tomorrow's another day. And at least my day today is lived in a progressive way. At least I've done something. At least even I've just taken the prasadam from the temple. All our food is not mundane, it's spiritual. And we are benefiting so much from honoring Mahaprasadam. At least I've picked some flowers for the Lord. I can do more tomorrow. Our ultimate service is serving the Vaishnavas, the sadhus, serving the saints. If we can do some service for the saints and the sadhus, that is our ultimate. So service, service, service. And the sweet struggle of service. It's always full of benevolence and positive and progressive immortality revealing itself. So we wish you the very best and are at your service, and We're so blessed to have friends and relatives like you. This is our real family, who comes together in this service life. We feel like this is my real mother, father, brother, sister. Because our relatives in this material world, just for some time, it's just a tiny part of our eternal journey, and we come together by some karmic circumstance, but we will all be dispersed from each other. It's a temporary relation. But who is with us on a spiritual level? We are connected eternally, and we're all headed to the same destination, to the service of the Lord and the saints in the divine eternal realm. And Srila Gurudev would say, you don't know how much happiness and wealth and ecstasy is waiting for you in that eternal divine plane, which is not so far away. It's not a geographical location somewhere else. It's a plane of consciousness, and it's full of eternality, of ecstasy, beauty, charm, sweetness, love, affection, everything we are hankering for as present-day sense enjoyers. We're looking for food for our senses and not finding satisfaction in anything material. It's impossible. But it's all existing in that plane of existence where the soul can live in its proper place. So that realm is reality and tangible and full of everything we need. All the members of that land, they care for us and love us more than we love our own selves. They know better how to protect us and help us. And the Lord is in so many ways revealing Himself and helping us and reciprocating with us. As we embrace Him, He will embrace us. But from His side is more generous. They say one step towards Him, He will take 10 steps towards us. So we're dealing with a magnanimous, benevolent Lord who is not vindictive, who's not here to punish us. We may make so many mistakes. We may fall down. And as one verse explains, that ground we fall down upon, we can use that ground to push ourselves up again and to keep trying. So I hope I've been of some encouragement doing my service and trying to practice what I'm preaching every day. It's my attempt. Some days I can do more than others. And we pray our guardians and the Lord are happy with us in our humble attempts, in our faulty attempts. But this is our golden opportunity. We're so blessed and so grateful to have every day as a new day to keep trying.